What is up, everybody? Bill the Kaiju King here again with another X Plus look at a figure recent release. I got lucky on this one, in my opinion. I'll explain that in a minute. This is the 25 centimeter Godzilla 2019 Standard Edition from X Plus. The Rick Edition was a light up. Looked pretty cool, actually, from what I've seen. But also heard of a lot of people were having issues where theirs didn't even light up. So, I think I'm happy with this right here. So, but the dorsal plates, if it lit up, looked pretty neat how they captured that from the film. So I must say that. But this is, of course, from the iconic movie from last year, the awesome roller coaster ride of a movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters, 2019. This is a big figure for a 25 centimeter figure. You'll see in my one of my size comparisons that you'll see that he's definitely a big boy, and it makes me think what's coming for the King Ghidorah to scale with this, because in that movie King Ghidorah was like, I mean, when his necks were up, he was like this, I mean, if I remember right. So, like, dadgum, it'll be probably the biggest King Ghidorah we've had as far as 25 centimeter. Well, that's all we have is 25 centimeter, but of all the 25 centimeter Ghidorahs that they've made, it may very well be the biggest one to scale with this guy. It's going to be very interesting. Of course, this was the beginning of the 25 centimeter lineup for the from the movie. Of course, the movie is a roller coaster ride. Like I said, I love the movie personally. They gave me what I wanted. I wanted kaiju action. I wanted a lot of it, and that's what they gave me, and I was very happy with the movie. Yeah, maybe the story elements aren't the greatest in it, and there's some pretty cheesy lines and stuff, but you can't deny that the kaiju action in the film was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Of course, to me, this captures Godzilla's kind of situation and his demeanor. The way he's kind of hunched a little and his head's kind of down, and it's kind of the way Godzilla is in the legendary Godzilla world here, which is quite alright to me. But I like this design much better than the 2014 because it harkens to the old Godzillas with the dorsal plate improvement and the feet improvement. So, but I love Legendary bringing and doing what they've done with the MonsterVerse. Hope it continues past 2021 with Godzilla vs. Kong. I really want to see it go on because I love it personally. We all need to get out and promote that movie and support that film when it does come out. I'm going to want to see it multiple times, so I hope everybody else does that, so we can really, hopefully Legendary will go on with the MonsterVerse. That's what we all want. But this figure is great. Of course, I said I got lucky. What I mean by that is I did not get to pre-order this figure. When the pre-orders came up, with COVID and everything, my hours at my job were pretty much down to 40 hours a week. And all my collecting here is based off any extra hours I get. So I just wasn't able to pre-order it. But I got lucky, and Jason Welling, want to thank him once again, at awesomecollector.com. He got some extras in of the standard here apparently, because I got on there and it said in stock, and I pulled the trigger a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad I did. This is a great rendition of the 2019 Godzilla. Sculpt wise, great new, done by X Plus. Great stuff. I like how his whole posture is nice pose. I like the tail. The tail goes down and touches, curves off to his right ever so slightly. Of course, we got the very jagged dorsal plates, kind of like very similar to the 2014 on the tail here, in my opinion. Nice big heavy scaling on the side of the tail there. Really cool. Of course, up here on the dorsal plates, went back to the classic Godzilla look and shape anyway, which is cool. On the inner row especially. On the outer rows, to me, it's still like the 14 a lot. But it's that big inner row is where they harken back to the Showa era Godzillas and stuff, which is really cool. Of course, nice sculpting portrayed on his skin areas and texture of the bumpy areas, and then the scaly type, almost alligator lizard type scales there as well. But he looks like he's very heavily armored and ready for battle. Big thick hips and thighs and legs on this figure. Nice sculpting on the arms here, the nice scales. They look really cool how they did it. Really nice details on this figure overall. The feet, of course, like I said, are improvement from the elephant feet of 14. Nice claws and everything. They are same color as the body, which is kind of like the gray in color, grayish black in color. Same with the finger claws, grayish black in color. Nice definition on the chest armor there. Armor scales on his chest, really cool. Of course, you get up to his head, his eyes are kind of orangish red in color with a black pupil. Tongue and mouth inside reddish in color. Teeth individually sculpted. Really good capture there. Very small mouth and teeth, but this is a 25 centimeter figure, even though I look at it sometimes and think it's bigger than that. But that really lends to me to think, unless they do a crawling Ghidorah, a wing crawler, that Ghidorah is going to be pretty impressive, that the scale with this guy. Of course, they already announced the Rodan. I'll have to try to grab that for sure, and I'm really anticipating what they're going to do with Mothra. That'll be really neat, I think. I love the Mothra in the D4 I think it's my favorite of the whole 2019 lineup in the D4 the Mothras. I think they did those really well. So I'm really excited to see what they do with her. But I do like the Rodan design for the 25 centimeter Rodan. I do like it very much so. So we'll see where we go with Ghidorah in this deal and Mothra. They nailed Mothra in the movie, I thought. They nailed her in the default line. Let's see what they do with her in the 25 centimeter lineup. But this is a really cool figure. I'm glad I managed to get one again, thanks to Jason Welling at Awesome Collector for having some extras, I guess, because I wasn't fortunate enough to pre-order, but I managed to get one nonetheless, which I feel very fortunate for that. Really, really fortunate. All right, everybody, let's do a quick some size comparisons with this guy. Let's move on to that right now. All right, everybody, here is Godzilla 2014 30 centimeter with my 25 centimeter Godzilla 2019. I mean, as you can see, this is one of the bigger 30 centimeters in the line, the 30 centimeter line, and this thing isn't, I mean, it shows some size, so you'll see when I bring up a 25 centimeter figure, like dramatically how much bigger he is in comparison. But yeah, this is legendary Goji, both designs. Like I said, these outer dorsal plates on the 19, they're basically the 14 plates. They just enhanced the middle row here, which was a really good move on Legendary's part. All right, let's move on to my final size comparison. Let's do that now. All right, everybody, my 25 centimeter Godzilla 1964 there. And as you can see, he is dwarfed by the 2019 25 centimeter. I mean, in every way, height, width, girth, mass, everything. And they're both the same line, so this tells you, Ghidorah to match this guy is going to be huge. But as you can see, yeah, like it's dramatically bigger. It's crazy. All right, everybody, I'll move on to some quick final thoughts on 2019 Godzilla. Let's do that right now. Alright everybody, I'm back. X Plus 25 centimeter Godzilla 2019 from the epic film Godzilla King of the Monsters. Great figure. With all the light up issues I heard people were having in the X Plus group with the light up on the Rick not working, I'm fortunate and glad I just went with the standard. I think I'm fine with it. But the light up did look cool, so probably one of the cooler light ups there is, I would think, because it did look very cool. But they've recently announced a 25 centimeter Fire Godzilla 2019. I really hoping they do that in a 30 centimeter. I mean, they're doing it in the gigantic line, and they're doing it in the 25. Maybe they'll turn around and do it in the 30 centimeter line. I find it hard to believe we're not going to get any 30 centimeter figures from this movie. I mean, they're hitting this movie pretty hard in the D4Real line, the gigantic, two gigantics, and now they're hitting it hard in 25 centimeter. I just feel, I feel like they're going to do something 30, and I would think it would be Godzilla. I just want it to be the Fire Godzilla, but I see that they're doing it in 25s, and now I wonder if I don't know if they'll turn around and do it in the 30 centimeter line, so kind of makes me wonder. But you would think they're going to come with something in the 30 centimeter lineup for this Godzilla. It'd be kind of weird if they don't, in my opinion, but I guess time will tell. But hopefully they do something. I know a lot of people want to see a 30 of this guy. It'll definitely be one of the bigger 30s out there, for sure. This is a very cool figure, nice figure. I love X Plus, their details. If you have X Plus and you collect them, you know what they're about. They usually are on mark with what they do, and I feel the scaling on this from head to toe is pretty spot on and looks really well. Nicely done. Nice capture of Godzilla 2019 from Legendary Pictures. Love this figure. Love that movie. More Legendary Monsterverse is not a bad thing in my opinion. Let's hope we get it. Alright everybody, I'll bring the camera forth and do a close-up of this guy. Want to thank everybody that always tunes into my channel and supports me. This is Phil, the Kaiju King, from my collection room in Greater Cincinnati, and y'all have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you again soon.